Hi, I'm Freddie Mathis, and you're watching the Spartan Scope.
Shepaug Valley School presents Spartan Scope, January 2023 edition.
Hello and welcome to the January 2023 edition of Shepaug Valley School Spartan Scope. I'm your host, Freddie Mathis. On today's show, we have several news stories that we think you'll find really interesting. First up, Summer Ribisel and Annabelle Churik spoke to Ms. Groh about the new miniature horses in the Agri-Science department and the difference between full-size and miniature horses.
Hi, I'm Summer Ribisel, and I am here at Shepaug Valley School, here to interview Mrs. Groh, the agri-science teacher, about the new miniature horses we have here at Shepaug.
So one of the main reasons we wanted to look into having miniature horses here at Shepaug is due to space. We have very limited paddock space and turnout. We can also do a lot more with our miniature horses than our full-size horses. So by having a mix of both, we're able to expose our students to a lot more different opportunities. One of the really great things about miniature horses is I can take any student, regardless of their equine background, whether they have one or not, hand them a mini and have them go start to do stuff. I can't necessarily do that with a full-size horse, especially when it comes to riding. There's so many other things that come before getting on a horse's back that's going to limit how many students I can get them on a horse and riding. With the minis, I can get them started right away. We have 4 currently on lease, ranging from ages of 1 all the way up to the ages of 8, which is really unique because it gives our students the perspective of working with young animals and training them and teaching them, and then seeing the finished product.
As it turns out, Shepaug's minis have even competed in shows.
All of the 4 we have on lease are actual multiple national championship minis. They are campaigned up and down the eastern coast, and they also actually go to national horse shows out in Oklahoma.
Next, we asked Mrs. Groh about the similarities and differences between regular and mini horses.
They're more similar than different. You're going to handle them the same way. The biggest difference is because of their smaller size, you have to be more aware of how much grain they're fed to keep an eye on that so they don't get too fat and get too overweight, because that can cause other health issues that they're more prone to just because of their smaller stature.
Next, we interviewed a Shepaug Ag student about his experience with minis.
It's more of like an introduction to equine, like how to basically care for our horses. We also like walk them, free lunge them. My favorite part about the horses is probably how attentive they are. They're very attention seeking, which is like what I look for in animals. Like I want to like give them attention.
To learn more about the mini horses, visit the Shepaug Region 12 website.
Now, let's go to Nate, Rocco, and Mitchell, who wanted to know if Shepaug students are getting enough sleep.
Hello, I'm Nate Koenig. We decided to interview some students on how many hours of sleep they get a night. Let's hear their responses.
Probably about 6.
Probably 6 hours.
I mean, it depends, but usually like 5 to 6.
Anywhere from like 5 to 7, probably.
Probably around 5 or 6.
I'm sleep deprived.
It's good for me. I don't know about other people, but it's good for me.
It's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it makes me more tired during the day if I get less sleep, and then I can't get as much work done.
You need 8 hours for a good amount of sleep, and with all the homework and everything, I get about 6, and I wake up at 5 a.m.
Sports, yeah, because the less sleep I get, the better. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. And school, definitely not.
As you can see, the hours of sleep a Shepaug student has varies, but overall, it's more important to have sleep than to not have it. This is Nate Koenig, signing off.
Do you have all your community service hours? No.
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 No. No. Then here's some ways to get some.
Many places can be local, like your Bridgewater, Burnham, Washington, and Sherman libraries. You could also try an art association, like the Washington Art Association, or the after-school program for kids. You could also try food banks like CT Food Bank and Fishes for Loaves.
Make sure you finish up this 2023 school year with all your community service hours in. Go to the guidance office to get your forms signed.
That's it for this edition of the Spartan Scope. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Snow Music Studio. Snow Music Studio.